Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Well, it's sad that our duck boat is gone, but he will live on in new forms. But regardless, we need to go this way through the door over here. And we'll come up with a very interesting room. It's the Shadow Temple version of the Fire Temple annoying ass puzzle. You can't go through these walls because they're invisible walls. But you can easily use the Lens of Truth to get past this, because it reveals the place. Also, there are floor masters all over the place, which can be quite annoying, but are very ignorable. So I'm just going to go ahead and go clockwise through this room, because there's things I want to pick up in all of these places. Alright, so we use our Lens of Truth in here and see there's an invisible wall master. We gotta take it out, and that will earn us a prize. And spin. Come on. Come on, baby wall masters. Come on. All I want to do is slice all your little fingers off and use them as cigars. That's not morbid at all, considering they're also babies. Alright, so we open up this treasure chest here and snag ourselves a small key. We would have gotten stuck if we didn't get that thing. So make sure you go into this room before you progress. Okay, so next stop is over here. Ignoring the floor masters, because there's really no point to fighting them. This is an RPG, I'd go all out on those guys, but there's no experience points in this. Ooh. This is a triple threat of the thing we had earlier. More importantly, we've got a Skulltula in here. Collect that little guy. And was that the last Skulltula in here? Sure was. Bringing us up to 86, a respectable B. So that's all the Skulltulas in the Shadow Temple. All we have to do is get the boss key and defeat the boss. Now, you can blow up this skull thing, but after you do, you'll be disappointed to see that it only explodes into a bunch of rupees. I'm going to do it, because that's what I do. I'm going to try to do everything 100%, and that includes blowing up the skulls. It really doesn't, but whatever. You can use the bomb flowers, but I find it easier to use the bombs, because because I can blow myself up if I do it improperly. Because that is always the best thing to do. Yeah, you just have to have proper timing, and seriously? I pulled that out too early. And this one I threw too late. Come on. I don't want to be here too long on this thing that is pointless. Okay, this is the one I'm gonna do it on. Come on. There we go. Yeah. And it explodes into a bunch of rupees that fly over the room. Let's see, that's 1, 6, 26, 27, 30, 50, math! Somebody in the comments count those up and tell me how much it is. You will get glory for it. But that may take some time in the mail to get. I still have a few people waiting for their honor, and glory is kind of harder to make. So, yeah, glory is a bit. Whoa, what's going on in here, dude? I'm scared. Death trap. Yeah. Hey, these are made of wood. You know what happens to wood? Well, you don't want to know what happens to wood. What you have to do here is actually use Din's fire or the fire arrows. You need to burn down this thing. And also light a few reeds on the fire. Okay, and here we are getting the boss key. God, that sounds so weird, me saying boss key in my head. Because like, I live in New Mexico, and we call the forest the bosque, which is Spanish for forest, so. But bosque, I'm saying that's super white. It sounds a lot like boss key, and that's 5 rupees. Don't really care about that, but I'm getting all of the treasure chests, At least I hope I am, because if I'm not going back for one. Good. So yeah, that's just what runs through my head every time I think of the word boss key. But yeah, we're about 5 minutes. I think I can finish up this temple in the allotted time. Wait, I think, ow! I think this is actually where I need to go. Shadows! Again, every puzzle like this in a Zelda game is annoying. I don't see why they keep doing it. Well, the only other place I can think it is in Twilight Princess, but in the Arbiter's grounds. But that's for another time. All right. So what we need to do here is bring out our bow and arrow, and we shall fell the duck. Fell the duck. We blow up those bombs, and the duck shall fall and penetrate his beak deep into the earth. And that was super close. How am I alive? Seriously, I was right here. Oh man. The duck almost killed me. Well, I guess I killed him. So we use the duck as a bridge. Duck bridge. Woo. Okay, so we collect some arrows and magic here. Blah. Open this door with the key. And here is the final room with nothing in it. But what have we done the rest of the entire temple? Use our lens of truth and hover boots. Hooray. Yeah, so we just walk across this pretty easy and get to the boss door, and we will just move forward. And whoa! Ah! What's this? I'm on a giant drum, and there's giant hands. Whoa! It's actually kind of catchy. Whoa! That thing. Phantom Shadow Beast Bongo Bongo. Now this guy has to have the greatest name out of any boss ever. His name is freaking Bongo Bongo. That's just hilarious. Okay, so yeah, okay. Now we should actually start speaking words. Okay, I'm gonna take off my hover boots because the hover boots actually are terrible for this fight. Yeah, who would think using the dungeon item would be a hindrance more than help. Okay, so what you need to do is pull out your bow and arrow and shoot the hands. But you gotta be careful because he will be very aggressive. Once that's complete, you pull out your lens of truth and actually shoot Bongo Bongo himself. Once Bongo Bongo is down, that's when you go and wail on him with your Master Sword. Rinse and repeat. So, yeah, Bongo Bongo, he's a really cool boss, and he's kind of been repeated in the Zelda franchise. I know in Wind Waker, there was a boss similar to this where you have to shoot hands and then a central head. Can't really think of anything else in the Zelda universe right now. I know Ampharos is somewhat similar from the Star Fox series. Am I saying that right? Ampharos? Or am I saying the... I feel like I'm saying the name of a Pokemon. Ampharos. Whoa! Careful! Yeah, I would not have been able to make that dodge if I was wearing the hover boots. The hover boots are terrible for this fight. Do not wear them. It's just not a good idea. And I don't even care about my health because I've got 3 fairies. And if, whoa! I still want to dodge as much as I can because I sort of want to keep my fairies. Whoa! Oh! You're not stunned. Yeah. I'm glad I got that quiver upgrade because now I've... Ow! Bongo Bongo got me. So I guess I'll just have to have a fairy to completely refill all of my health. Seriously, it's so broken. It should not heal that much. Give me an incentive to get some other types of things. Also, if you have your upgraded magic, you should have your lens of truth on the entire fight. Whoa, gotcha. And now for Bongo Bongo himself. I think this last bit of slashes should do it for him. Yep, that's Bongo Bongo down. And then you just wigs out here all over his Bongo. And Bongo is gone. Also, Bongo is that thing we saw come out of the well when Sheik got all voodooed. Really cool animation there. He looks all shadowy and destroyed. And thus we have felled the boss of the Shadow Temple, Bongo. So let us collect our heart piece and get out of this place. Now, who is the sage of this place again? I remember Sheik told me, but I'm having trouble remembering. I guess we'll have to go and see when we get the Shadow Medallion. Chamber of Sages. Sage of the Shadow Temple, Impa. With the noble Zelda's Ocarina. As I expected, you've come. I am Impa, one of the Sheikah. I am Princess Zelda's caretaker. I am also the sage who guards the Shadow Temple. We Sheikah have served the royalty of Hyrule from generation to generation as attendants. However, on that day 7 years ago, Ganondorf suddenly attacked. And Hyrule Castle surrendered after a short time. Ganondorf's target was one of the keys to the Sacred Realm, the hidden treasure of the royal family, the Ocarina of Time. My duty bound me to take Zelda out of Ganondorf's reach. When I last saw you, as we made our escape from the castle, you were just a lad. Now I see you've become a fine hero. There's nothing to worry about. The princess is safe now. Soon, you'll meet Princess Zelda face to face, and she will explain everything. That is when we, the Six Wise Ones, will seal up the evil king and return peace to Hyrule. I have to stay here. You go to Princess Zelda's side and protect her on my behalf. Now I put my power, which should be helpful to you, in this medallion. You receive the Shadow Medallion. Impa awakens as a sage and adds her power to yours. Please, look out for the princess. I will, Impa. I will. And with that, I think we're done here. We finished the Shadow Temple, got all the Skulltulas, beat Bongo, and got the Shadow Medallion. We only have one more medallion to collect, and then we will have enough to confront Ganon. It's pretty exciting. Also, we've got a very short amount of Skulltulas to collect. 3 more heart pieces. Well, how many are we at right now? Like 33, 34? There's 36 in the game, so we actually don't have a lot of those to get left either. 3 more and we'll have the next heart container, and then we have the heart container from the final medallion temple. So we are very close to the end of the game. And with that, this is me, Thrash02, saying be cool, save often, and don't do anything I wouldn't.